5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Fearlessness isn't a single action, but it's a lifestyle. So let's freaking go.
Our GMA coverage story, the new show getting buzz and some backlash before a single episode has even aired. Insatiable is a dark comedy about a formerly overweight teenager seeking revenge on the people who bullied and ignored her. But after seeing the trailer, some people think it may be sending the wrong message. We're going to speak with the stars in just a moment. But first, here's a look at Insatiable.
This is like every great high school movie ever made.
It's the new Netflix show everyone's talking about. But some viewers demanding it be canceled before it even airs.
Smells like bacon.
The trailer sparking outrage for what critics say is fat shaming. A petition to cancel the show now has over 200,000 supporters. But the show's star Alyssa Milano tweeting, "I won't apologize for this show." Celebrities like Khloe Kardashian and Ryan Seacrest also showing their support on Twitter. Former Disney star Debbie Ryan plays the main character Patty, who early on is ridiculed and bullied for being overweight.
Fatty Patty's huge.
But as the show creator explains, that's just in the first episode, and that there's much more to the show.
That's the thing that's tricky about the show, because there are moments of broad comedy and also moments where you cry, real human emotion.
Despite the hubbub about shaming, she says the dark comedy will dig more than skin deep. Alyssa Milano plays the wife of a beauty pageant coach who takes Debbie Ryan's character under his wing.
If he sees something special in you, then he must be right.
Where's Patty?
Right here.
The beauty of the show is that it's about finding yourself, and it's a little tongue-in-cheek. Insatiable could be anything, and I think in every single episode it looks different, and you'll find it in a different place.
It's great to have Alyssa Milano and Debbie Ryan, who plays Patty, both here. I'm going to start with some of the intense reaction to the show before it's even aired. Some people saw the trailer. There's a petition to cancel the show before it even begins. What's your reaction to all of that pretty harsh reaction?
Yeah, I think for me, I think the most important thing for us to do is to acknowledge it and say that the trailer actually hurt people, and we understand that. But to also look at this show as a satirical look at what could happen if you are fat shamed, if you are bullied. And I really think that, you know, it's about appearances and what happens within our interactions with the appearances, right? So upon first glance, the show is something, and I think people reacted to that. But really, when you get deeper into it, it's about something else, which is what every interaction in our lives is really about.
And Debbie, I know that you put out a statement on Instagram, and you said, "I hope fans will wait and watch the show before passing judgment." What can they expect to see if they do tune in and watch?
I think that there is an entire spectrum of what it looks like when people have kind of made eye contact with their damage, and what that looks like and how that looks in different people's lives, and where we try and find self-assurance and value and validation, and kind of allowing that damage to navigate you into moving different areas. I think once people watch the show and go on the journey with all of the characters, I really think there's going to be an entire spectrum of things.
And I think the interesting thing about entertainment is we all bring our own histories, our own hurt, our own heartache to anything that we watch, whether that be, you know, a TV show or a piece of art or a song. And really, the show, I think, is going to be a conversation instigator. I mean, it already has been, and it hasn't even aired. And to me, anytime these issues that we're dealing with are discussed rather than swept under the carpet, I think it's really important, because we really want to eradicate that shame.
Well, let's take a look at a clip from Insatiable.
I felt like he saw me, not like the outsides, but the person inside of me that I didn't even know was there. Yeah, I know what you mean. Bob saw something special in me.
Now, Alyssa, you said that it was incredibly special shooting this, and actually that tweet, that now very famous tweet that helped spark or at least continue to ignite the Me Too movement, you put that tweet out while you were shooting.
Yeah, well, you know, the week that the Harvey Weinstein news broke, we were all working and sort of sadly commiserating about our stories within the industry and how we've all been affected by whether it be sexual harassment or abuse, and just being around these strong women and hearing their stories and feeling so, you know, empathetic for all women. I decided to tweet the Me Too tweet and simply just to shine a light on how prevalent this issue is and continues to be. By the way, it's certainly not over. We still have a lot of work to do.
No, and Debbie, I want to ask you, did you feel that same sense of female empowerment on the set?
100%. I mean, coming into the show and being able to play a character who's loosely based and strongly inspired by a woman who I respect a lot and have a lot of kind of generational experience. There's a lot of women on the set in every vocation, in every field, and in every department that inspired me and encouraged me, and getting to know how gorgeous all these women were that were helping hang our light rigs and in roles that weren't traditionally for women. This felt like a place where everyone was equally kind of treated and valued and encouraged, and it was inspiring.
And I think a lot of that you could feel in the subject matter when you watch the show, the vulnerability that we were able to enact due to the fact that we all felt so comfortable with each other. And it was a very special experience, and I think that that's why the backlash hurt us so much.
Yeah, I can see the emotion on your face.
Yeah,
I can see it.
It killed me because it was such a magical experience, and we want that magic to translate to people's living rooms.
Don't judge it based on the trailer.
The trailer is 1 minute and 28 seconds, and the show is 12 hours.
And I think the trailer definitely speaks to where the story begins, and there's a lot once we get into it.
Debbie Ryan, Alyssa Milano, thank you so much for being with us.